Alright, we back with another video for you guys. Start off by combing through the hair, prepping it, checking for cowlets. Alright, with my Gold FX, we're going to start this first initial guideline. Yeah, we're going to drop it down in the back a little bit, and we're going to start from the sides and line it up with the eyebrows. You know, I like to use facial features to get my initial guideline in. We're going to start knocking out this bulk on the bottom half of it, get this all cleaned up, and get it symmetrical. Alright, with the lever open, we're going to go ahead and go up about 1 inch and get this first guideline set in. Now we got the 1.5 and we're just debulking. We're just going to go up about 1.5 inches, get a good panel. This is the new fading method, the 3rd installment. Alright, we got the 1.5 guard open, and we're just going to start our 3rd initial guideline. Just knocking the hair shorter so we can come back and get the fading system going. The shorter the hair, the easier to fade. I got the 1/2 guard open, and we're going to start knocking out this middle line. I'm flicking it a little bit. It's all in the wrist. Go ahead and just keep flicking. It's all in the wrist, and we're going to start open. So we're going to go up not too high in the 1.5 or not in the 1.5 open. We're going to come back with the lever closed, start knocking out this bottom line. I know I'm moving a little faster than this video because I want this installment to move quicker so you can learn faster. Get the lever halfway, and we're still knocking out this bottom line. Doing a little bit of lever play in between open and close to make sure I get the blend as smooth as I can. That's something you learn when you get more experience. If you don't know, just start open and start gradually closing it, or you start close and gradually open it. To make sure you get in between each and every layer of the hair, and you can go back and forth. I would say start open so you don't get the wrong placement of the guard. Now it's halfway. We just stand in that realm to get it as clean as possible. Now it's halfway. Now it's fully open, and we're going to start nudging at this line to kind of knock it out. It's not going to always come all the way out, but we're going to just keep nudging and keep raking at the hair. Raking. When I mean raking, we're going to go from the bottom of the line and rake towards the end of the line. So we're going to go against the skin as we get towards the bulkiness of it. We're going to just come back and kind of flick out. It's all in the wrist. I will drop a video on how to do that. Now we got the 1 guard halfway. And we're still doing that. We're still raking. It's a lot different between straight hair and coarse hair. You want to get this raking motion done. Now we got the 2 guard open, and we're not really setting the guideline. We're just going straight up, moving the hair out the way, so we can go ahead and set up for this next guideline. Now we got the 1.5 open. We're not going to go up too high into the 2.5 open. We're just going to go up about halfway so we can get everything symmetrical and down to the point. So we're just really lighten up this section in between the 2 and the 1.5 open. Now I don't drop the guard down, so now I'm in the fading down system. I went down from open to halfway. It's the opposite of what I usually do. And we're just gonna keep knocking this line out. We're gonna keep this thing nice and clean and nice and symmetrical. Now we have the clipper over comb. With the clipper over comb, now watch how the teeth of the comb are flared out and the bottom of the comb gets adjusted to the skin when I go. So it's just a little hair coming through the teeth. And you can do that slightly. Clipper over comb is very vital to a haircut with a straight hair person. So I'm just going to keep slowly getting that right. We're going to go ahead and get this curvature. Get that right. Sometimes I like to do this in the middle of a haircut because it shows you where your flaws are at. Now we're doing some major detailing. I got the 1 guard open and we're just lightly swiping and raking. Just raking. See, I done slowed it down for the detailing because I wanted to get it perfect. Now I got the 1/2 guard open and now I'm using the corners. I got a comment in my last video that asked me when I use my corners. I usually use my corners when I'm detailing and when I get certain spots that I want to clean up and get them nice and clean. You can use your mirror, rest your eyes, or you can do either or. Stand back and just take a look away from the haircut and look at it. On this side, I sped this side up because it's going to be the same exact steps. I want you to go ahead and enjoy it and rock out to the beat. And I want you to pay attention to what I'm doing and how I stroke it. Stop being nasty. It's the same exact steps. Just watch how I do it. And this is what you need to do. It's the same exact steps. Just mimic it, learn it, take what you can take from this and run with it. You might watch other YouTubers, you might watch other Instagram barbers do this. Take what you can learn from me and take what you can learn from them and make it into your own system, as long as it works. But as long as it comes out the way you like it and it's perfect and your client likes it, you'll be doing well. Just so y'all know, I had my first heckler in the comments. He commented and made some very disturbing comments about my haircuts. Hey, I'll take it. Whether you post good or bad, comment good or bad, I'll take it. You can't get the good without the bad. So we're not gonna worry about that. We're just gonna keep this thing moving. Got the 1.5. Going ahead and soften up this line in between the 2 open and the 1.5 open. Back with the clip over comb. Now that bottom thick part of the hair, right there where I just pointed out, that's where I want you to put it on the skin. I did that on purpose to angle it. I need that angle. And you clip over comb, and it should look symmetrical. When you turn them, it should all look like it's supposed to be in that spot. Now we're gonna go ahead and saturate the hair and do a little bit of shear work. I usually like to do a profile part in the middle, so I section it in 3 sections, with like maybe an inch, 1.5 inch section in the middle for my guideline for the middle. And I take small little sections, horizontal sections, and take off from, he only wanted about 1 inch off his hair. So the proper way is never to go past your second knuckle. But as you get more experience, you can go a little bit past it. But if you're new to this, stay to your second knuckle, because you don't want to cut yourself in the webbing of your fingers. It's not very comfortable. Okay, so now I'm taking the guideline from the middle profile part and using it, taking small sections and using that guideline so I can know exactly where the length of the hair is. Now I'm going vertically to make sure I got it. Make sure everything's even. You always want to cross check on your shear work. Now I'm going towards the middle of the hair, where I started the profile part. Got the shaver, going ahead and get the bottom half of the haircut nice and bald so I can have that good transition into the fade. I'm gonna do that all the way around and come back and just spot check, detailing. All right, we're gonna do this other curvature. Now we're working in a vertical bar of the lineup, getting it as clean as we can. For me, I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comments how you feel about lining up before you do your detailing. Does it look a lot cleaner when you do your lineup? You can see a lot of things cleaner. We're gonna do this faux hawk. Look at that, that's super clean. The blend came out real nice.